Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom Alongi Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. Gave you some good levels in sterling yen last eve. Told you there was resistance at 196.68. Made a high last night at 196 like 59, and then retraced. Retraced. If you follow my points, got 83.3% accuracy, man. 83.3%. Really good SQN number on my trading system. That's a system quality number developed by Dr. Van Kaythorpe. If you don't know what that is, give yourself a Google check on it and learn how to do it so you can test your trading system itself and see like where you fall, where your system falls. All right, let's get into sterling yen. All right. As we said, we had resistance at 196.68. It held. We're falling down a little bit right now. We're sitting at like 195.82. All right, so where's the support really? Well, really, it was at 195.90, and we broke down a little bit, just a little bit. All right, so this is now going to be kind of a resistance. I'll tell you the next resistance in this thing. Let me go to a 1 hour chart so I can throw that level up so you can see it clear. All right, 1 hour chart right now, resistance is going to be, actually, I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. I'm going to bring it up to, I don't know, 195, 196.12. Right there is your new next level of resistance. It needs to recover this level in order to try to track back up to this high. All attention has to be on dollar yen, okay? I'm going to go over something with dollar yen today that, hey, I may be right, I may be wrong, but I'm thinking dollar yen is a sell up at like 147, like 45, 55, 60, like that, with a tight stop at like 147.80. And I'll go over that trade in a second, or what I'm looking to do in a second. Um, so your point that you got to get over right now in sterling yen at 11:16 in the morning on August 4th, 2025 is 116.11. If it can't recover this, and dollar yen does what I think it's going to do, then we're going to be attacking these lows again and potentially even driving down to that main weekly support at 195.50. All right, so it's a big call, but right now, as it stands, it's under a little bit of pressure. It's consolidating, yet it's showing weakness in the consolidation. The only way it shows any type of strength is getting above 197, the figure. Okay, and then it's got a lot of wood to chop up top. There's going to be resistance right here at 197.43. All right, let's move on over to good old sterling dollar. All right, sterling dollar. Oh, I love this color screen, man. It's a great color. I can't, for some strange reason, I just can't repeat it on my other screens. I don't know what I did to get this screen. Anyway, as it stands right now, we told you there was resistance at 113.17. We popped up a little bit. I believe we went to 113.30. Cooled off from that point. So what points do we got going on in sterling dollar right now? Well, sterling dollar is still under a little bit of pressure right now. Let me see something here. Uh, well, hang on. 132, 130. I gotta I'm multiplying by my factors, man. If you watch my other videos, you know my factors. All right. Okay, support right now, 132, 132.73. That's close enough. There's a support point right now, short-term support right here. If it turns down, maybe dollar yen's rallying up a little bit. If sterling turns down a little bit, breaks this level, we're going probably to 132. I'm gonna have to say like 132 to 14 again. We'll test this level again, potentially even like 132 to figure. I would say right there, 132.03. So it needs to hold this level. If it can get above this level, now we got resistance at 133.83. Not a bad trade. I mean, if you could get through the 30s with two punches up, and you got a rally to 85, that's not bad. It's 50 pips, not bad for a day trade. However, if we break down through this low of, or this support point, let's say 132.74, showing continued weakness to 133, 132 the figure. All right, let's move over to good old dollar yen. This one. All right, here we go. Now this is the play. This is what I'm thinking. Let me shrink this down. I don't want to be too egotistical. But I love my logo too. So anyway, that's why I had it designed. I love it. All right, so right now as it stands, all right, we had a short-term support point at 147 the figure. Now, last night I bought it at 147.36, and I wrote it up to like 147.88 and got out. Okay, I actually squared my trade at 70. I took a piece off at 88. The top was 90. It was a great trade, and I sold at 70. The only reason why it was last night, Sunday night. I didn't think we were getting going up through 148. I said 88 is close enough for me. There was also old resistance at 147.96. So I said, let me just get out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Last night was just phenomenal that it worked so well, but. As it stands right now, I'm thinking major resistance at 97, okay? But I'm also thinking there's some resistance right up here at like, I'm gonna go right there at 53. So what I'm looking to do, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm not telling you to do it, but this is what I'm just looking at myself. I'm looking at if we can rally up like 45, 50, 55, I'd be looking to sell this with a stop. I put a stop above, I put it at like 140, 805. Okay, so I'll be risking about 55 pips, but I'm thinking that we're breaking back down and we're going down to 146 the figure. So I'm risking, 50, 60 pips to try to make, 150 pips. Pretty good risk reward. Um, I didn't like that dollar yen broke this box right here. Had this out on the weekend update. Didn't like that happened. So I'm thinking dollar yen is still going to have weakness to it. Now I could be completely wrong, but that's what I got going. So I'm going to take the trade. All right. So let's look at good old euro yen. Euro yen itself. All right. Let me move this guy over here. Again, it's the same thing that's happening in euro yen that's happening in sterling yen. It's a bit of a consolidation. It really should have held this level, 170.22. By dropping down below it even slightly, it's showing continued weakness. The only way that it's going to show any type of like strength is we got to get through like 60, 170, 170.70. Okay, so short-term point 170, 170. I'll go a little bit lower. I'll go like that. 170.73. It's got to get over this and it's got to hold this bottom. So if you're a bull, right, and you bought this dip, great. All right, so you're in the money a little bit, but the true movement would have to break this point, come back down, hold this level, and then potentially try to attack the 171.67. That could drive you up to this top right here, or the high bars close, I would say 172.08. So it's not much, but really from here, say from the what is this level? 25 to like 172.02, pretty good trade. Now, if it can't hold the level, let's say, and dollar yen does what I think it's going to do, then all bets are off with like any type of upward movement. I'd be thinking that what's going to occur is something like this. Let me get rid of this arrow. I'm thinking that dollar yen rallies a little bit. Okay, it drives the price up, potentially up above 170, 170.73-ish, maybe even potentially up to 170.96. Then I'm thinking dollar yen is going to get hit. It's going to sell down. It's going to drive this price down with a break here, bringing us back past the low and probably settling like I'm thinking, well, 169 is a little bit, 169.30 is a little bit low. I'm thinking I'll take this level right here, this low. Now I know, what are you talking about, Tom? Don't you say that you only go to the low bars close? Yeah, but look, you got the low bars close marked right there already. So the break actually opens up the low of the low bar. That's the way I look at it. Now, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Share my videos far and wide. I want to build a big trading community. Also, there's a link in the description. Get yourself a free video and ebook. breakouts, whether or not they're good or not. And I will see you tomorrow. And remember, always as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.